Everything looks like it's on. Should be live. Okay. Anyone who's watching this likely knows what this game is. We've played quite a bit of it on our channel, and then we kind of stopped for a while because you do like close to like months and months of it, and you decide you want to do something else. But I am trying to stave off insanity in IRL. So I figured the best way to do that would be to play a game that actively tries to inflict it upon you. So, yeah, let's see how that goes. Hey, Brenda, what's up? I like that you said yellow, because that's one of my favorite colors. Specifically for bananas, though. Not anything else like the sun or gold doubloons. What was I gonna do? Right, I gotta do my chores. Get that taken care of. Check out the new recruits. That sounds pretty cool. Because I mean, I get what they're doing. I get the point of Luffy, but my patience with all the like abnormally stupid but hungry shonen heroes ran thin kind of fast with like Goku. And then, like, everybody started doing those heroes, and Luffy was one of the worst. So, I like to hear that somebody in universe dislikes him as much as I do. That's alright. I think I might be more or less good to go. So, is confinement treating you well, Brenda? Got to start to shop for. I want to try out some of the new guys. I'm going to do a level 1 mission. Right, we got this new thing and level 1s. Oh, right, this guy. You're too lazy to set up your game systems. I guess the real question is why do you not have your game systems already set up? I mean that should be like a standard thing. You should just always have that good to go. There's a lot of shit. What the hell? Learn by doing. You want to be in second position? Good. I mean, if you're watching my stream, when I explicitly put the warning in the title that this is a solo stream, sans Evan, you must be bored, and I pity you for that. So, hopefully this can alleviate some of that. Alright, I think I'm good to go. Food. Torch. Actually, how long is this? Oh, it's a short run. Probably don't need that much. Shovel. Where are we the wield? Some anti-venom. And some bandages. And some herbs. Probably all I need. Oh, okay. So you were like living on campus or something? Is that how that works? Also, Job Corp still sounds like one of those evil like Skynet kind of dealies. Ah, God damn it. I'm stupid. Put that back. Give me some torch. Give me a couple of those, couple of those, couple of those, couple of those, a couple of those. Yeah, that's probably good. Yeah, Job Corp sounds like the organization in the future that the main characters are going to have to rebel against to, you know, free the jobs for the public or something.
The smell of
I
rotten
get it.
fish is almost unbearable.
I mean, personally, if it were me, like, my game system would have been like one of the first things I set up, you know, once lockdown happened. Fortunately, me being me, they already were, but I wouldn't have let something like that stop me. I need more determination. It bodes well that the very first room I pick for this run had a trap, an invisible trap. Good start. Hey, a free shovel. And a book I'm not going to read. I have been playing so many video games during my confinement, but not the right ones, because this is supposed to be the time we've been given to catch up on our Steam backlogs, and I've just been producing more backlog, because everything's on sale right now. Okay, I get you. I get you. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I mean, I hope you're feeling at least a little better now. Then again, you were watching One Piece, so I can't... Ah, God damn it. No, 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 for Froissart. Oh. Good boy. That's bonus protect, I think. Yes, it is. You got Hagiomania? Yeah, that's what he's got. No wonder. I mean, if you were watching One Piece, like, there's literally, you literally could have been doing anything else. Ah, okay. I get you. I get you. Yeah, I was feeling kind of bummed myself. Not initially. I was pretty chill when it first happened, because, like, hey, you know, I don't have to properly go to work on Monday, and that's something. I mean, it's not a good long-term thing, but it was the idea of having a little like mini vacation appealed to me. Not gonna lie, but towards the end of that first week, I got into a bit of a funk. Stab you with my fork. But I got to visit with my sisters later that week, and that actually helped. It actually helped my mental state a lot. Then I went outside for a bit, and went to the bank, and pulled out some money and whatnot. And I don't know, something about like getting out of my my room, walking around a bit, helped me feel a little more hopeful about the future. Granted, you shouldn't be doing too much of that, especially there's other people around. But I mean, yeah, it's nice in moderation. Law can control the shenanigans. The others just go out of control. Yeah, that's my understanding. Okay, so she's cooking food for everyone now. I got a couple of these. I got a couple of new these new. Well, they're new for me. I got a couple of classes that I didn't have before. I'm playing around with them, and I already like the cook because she brings a freaking pot of stew or something into the fight with her, and that's pretty rad. Fork. Hey, Button. I will admit that I have been getting a little bit more lax on like shaving. I think I'm down to like I think I shaved once out of all of last week. I see. I get you. I actually took my first. I've been working at my job for about 5 years, and I took my first I've only taken like 3 days off in the what the. I got worms. I can eat the worms. Awesome. That's fantastic. Yeah, I've only taken like 3 days off in the last like 5 years. So around Christmas time, I insisted that my boss give me some actual vacation time, and he did. He was actually weirdly understanding. I've got a job that doesn't really like lend itself to regular vacations. You know, in law, things are very fluid, so you can't just take time off whenever you want. The cases change, the timetables and whatnot, and you gotta do what's best for your client. So I had a good like 2 weeks off, and then I had to take close to a month off because I got sciatica, and then I went back to work for a week or two, and then this happened. So I've actually had a lot of time off lately. But it is enjoyable to some extent. I can repose. When it's not exactly ice cream, but I went out the other day, and had my faith in life renewed a little bit. I went to the market and I found some fudgicles, and they haven't had fudgicles in forever. So I took that as a sign that things are going to get better, and I bought like 2 boxes. I'm a paralegal / legal writer who is also in the process of applying to law school. I'm actually submitting my application tomorrow, my first one. But we mostly do real estate law. We do some employment law, like unlawful termination and whatnot, wrongful termination and whatnot. Oh, I see. Okay. We've done some work. We do some workers' comp on occasion. We have a decent little portfolio. Ostensibly, we only do real estate law, but my boss is kind of bad at telling people no. So we keep getting roped into new kinds of law that we're not really experienced at, and then he's like, "Alex, need you to learn how to do a divorce." That was actually the first thing I ever did, and it actually worked out because once I learned how to do the closest thing there actually is to a quickie divorce, and I started parlaying that into a side job. I had a brief mafia termination. Thankfully, no. Although I do have to admit that we do have some shady. We do have a few clients who are on the side of shady. Clients who I personally would not would not do business with if it were up to me. But what can you do? Are you thinking about becoming an actual attorney, or do you want to do like a law clerk or legal secretary or something kind of job? Haha.
Falls. A faint hope blossoms.
Let's see. Could use some healing. Stop stabbing the poor tentacle-armed girl.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess as long as everybody knows,
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
we actually have, we're in a case against a guy who fancies himself to be some kind of mafioso, and it's very annoying to put up with this dumb bullshit. He tries to he like hires goons to try and squeeze people and whatnot, but he's not really there yet, so it's just kind of embarrassing for everybody when he sends people down to our office and tells us to back the hell off. Oh, I see. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't really intend to get into law. It just kind of happened. And my boss always laughs when I say this. But the thing that actually prepared me for law was playing games, mostly tabletop games. But I mean, like, video games in general. Because law is all about rules. It's about you basically have like a rule book to memorize, and you're trying to prove that the other guy broke the rules, or that the game doesn't work the way that they're pretending it does. So that kind of mindset helps a lot with learning how to properly format arguments and whatnot. I just got double teamed by a bunch of fishmen, and I don't care for that. Get you some blight, bitch. Could the fish people stop stabbing me for like a minute? Super cool if that would happen. Our secretary did, because it's just a guy who shows up and he's trying to be very menacing, but he's in our office and it's like, what is he gonna do? Like, I don't know what he was expecting us to do. Just be like, oh shit, there's a big guy here. I guess we're just gonna drop our case. I don't get it. Like, that's not how shit works in real life, unless you're packing like a freaking gun or something. Like, we'll call the police if he starts breaking stuff. That was dumb. Oh, okay, that's cool, Botan. That's good to know that I'm not the only person. Because I gave that explanation to my boss when he was interviewing me, and he was baffled at first. But I tried to give him a more concrete explanation. I was like, you're playing like, Monopoly or something, and that every time you pass go, you collect $200, but there are cards that will send you to different parts of the board, like the go to jail board, like the go to jail cards. So if going to jail makes you pass, go, does that count? Does that allow you to collect $200? Does that constitute movement? And so you have to look at the rule book and decide and figure out what exactly is ruled to be movement. And then he caught on to that and started rambling a bit, and he grudgingly agreed that it makes sense when he presented it in that way. Man, that sounds like a fun bank to work at. Shit. I worked for a law firm very briefly where some of the guys had regular Munchkin games, and I was really enthused about that. But I didn't get to stay. I didn't get to stay long enough to actually partake, which is a shame. I was hoping to introduce him to all the tabletop-y things that I enjoy. Interesting. I'm liking this cook character. She makes like food appear, and she's got that giant backpack. That's fun.
Wealth beyond measure.
Oh, right. And I keep forgetting to change your skills. I need that one. And that's the one that moves forward. I think Onslaught might be the other one I'd like to use. No, Wheeling Disengage. That's it. That's the one. Huh. Nothing wrong with reading the Communist Manifesto. I mean, it's not like, you'll accrue stress and possibly, a bad quirk, from reading it.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
That sounds like a fun bank.
Curious is the trap maker's art.
I miss college because me and Evan, we used to play Magic all the time, and like nowadays we don't really have the time to do that anymore. I've actually been telling Evan he should play like Magic Arena or something for our channel, but we've never gotten around to it. He's good at Magic. I'm fine.
Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies.
I mean, you only got to burn it if it's one of those books that, like, when you touch it, it sends the tentacles out that, like, penetrate your face and inject all that communist, like, know-how into your brain directly. If it's just paper, you're fine. That's my understanding of how books work. Can you guys stop eating? We've got the cook. We don't need you. Oh, cool. Okay, good. I do have the thing. Who has a clerk? Who has a quirk I want to get rid of? Clumsy's bad. She's got some bad ones. Zoophobia is hilarious. Oh, right. Let's have this guy take a shot. Curial. I don't know where that one is. I wanted to get rid of Hagiomania. Oh well. Magic's fun. It's probably my favorite card game. My favorite trading card game. My favorite card game is Sentinels of the Multiverse, which Evan and I played on the channel once, and I want us to play it again because that game is fun as hell. But Magic's a lot of fun. Wow, 2 of these coral formations in a row. I've never heard of myths and legends. That sounds neat, though. I like both of those things, myths and legends. My Hero Academia is great, and I'm always happy to hear people are enjoying it, because that is the show that restored my faith in shonen manga. I'm Alex. Alex is the one who said that. And it's true. These assholes are just eating me out of house and home. We have a cook. The cook is supposed to be providing food to everybody. It stands to reason. And these guys are just eating all the rations. It's like the kids who want to like stop at McDonald's or something. When you've got dinner at home. Like, no, we've got food at home. And now we're fighting. Let's see. I think I want the repose. Is repose? That's repose, yeah. Man, I miss 40k. 40k was my jam. I actually literally just found some of my minis a few minutes before I started the stream, and I got all wistful. Yeah, My Hero Academia tackles a lot of things that you wouldn't expect a shonen manga to tackle. Well, shonen manga / shonen anime. That's one of the reasons I enjoy it so much. It would be so easy if it was just another battle school. Thank you for correctly attributing the quote to me. But yeah, they could have easily just made it another battle manga, battle school thing, and they didn't. They actually. Oh, right. God damn it! He's got to go one row up. That's dumb. But yeah, it really does an interesting job of establishing how like society has been affected by the advent of superheroes and the inherent responsibility that superheroes have to society as a whole, and all kinds of fun stuff. I could write essays on that shit. It's fantastic. Don't stab the cook. What is wrong with you? Aside from being an evil jellyfish.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
They would indeed if I got the mill, Botan. That's the point of getting the mill, but I don't have the mill. Because you need to grind the freaking memories for that. And who has the time, aside from people who are on lockdown? Right? Let's see. How many torches do I got? I have one torch left. I think I can last long enough to get to that one room. Yes, correlate is the proper word if you're talking about like trying to connect the events of the show. Then yeah, correlation is what you're looking for. And yes, you're right. It's got applicability. That is the official term, I believe, when something was not intentionally written, to apply to something, but there are still strong parallels that kind of happen sort of coincidentally. I think Tolkien was the one who coined that term. Gotta drink my tentacle juice. Aw, come on! Hey, it's Kyra. I think I have I feel like I have an unfair advantage in being your favorite because I'm the only one who's been streaming all week. Although good news for people who might actually care about it. Oh no! Death's door! No, stop it! Stop dying! Everybody stop punching the tentacle girl. It's not cool. Command you to heal. God! You stupid. These drunks. Why do I have them? Are you? If you have tentacle juice, you got to drink it. That's how you deal with problems. Anyway, as I was trying to say before all my guys started going insane. How do you miss 3 in a row? It's 3 in a row across 2 targets. That's 6 hits that have been missed. Statistically, one of those should have gone through. No means no, madman. Anyway, I told Evan that I streamed last night, and that got him to float the idea that maybe we could do like a screen sharing kind of deal, which I have actually been floating like from the beginning, and I've just never gotten any affirmation from him one way or the other. But he finally went, you know, it might be a good idea if we did like a screen sharing kind of deal. I just kind of rolled my eyes and went with it. I had invited him to join me tonight, but he's busy somehow. I'm not sure what he can be busy with, given that, you know, we're all locked up. But I guess tomorrow he wants to maybe see if he can try streaming without, I guess, with YouTube's like inherent streaming ability. I don't know if that's actually a thing. But yeah, he's gonna. Well, Tedoguro went fearful. That's not good. So either I'm going to participate in his stream tomorrow if he can get it to work, or he will participate in my stream. Because I am probably going to stream tomorrow if Evan's not streaming, and I'm definitely going to stream on Thursday, because Thursday is when Resident Evil 3 comes out, and I gotta play that shit. And why not play it for YouTube? I have heard of DeGrayman. I've never watched it. I played around with the guy, Alan, whatever his name is, in one of the Jump All-Star games, but I've never seen the anime. I heard it's alright. I will turn this president's daughter around. I feel like it's lacking a bit of context, but still funny. Eat, you're all skin and bones. He's marked. He's marked. How do you miss them when he's marked? Stop it. Now he's extra marked. Like, we're all whiffing so much that I've managed to get my team back up to full health just by, you know, passively regenerating. Passive aggressive regeneration, I guess. Oh, nifty. Found a gun. Gonna give that to the heiress. And I got a torch. Sweet. Let's reduce some of that insanity buildup. So there's a room battle up ahead, but everybody is stressed to hell from that last fight, so I might as well. I think I'm just gonna call it here.
Find all manner of great and terrible things in this watery tomb.
Is that why they call it DeGrayman? Because it's like gray morality? Huh. So the girl with the tentacle arm got the prone to investigate in the dark, got the dark temptation quirk, and she also got nymphomania. Those seem distressingly appropriate for her. Oh, okay. So the president's daughter in question was, what's her face? Ashley. Thank you. I don't need your cook. I already have mine. Her name is, something. Where'd she go? Bonfant. Yeah. So suck it. Okay, finally got another guts. Awesome. I've been wanting one of those. Greyman was inspired by 9/11 by the 9/11 memorial. Wow, I have never heard that bit of trivia. That's interesting. It just kind of looked like another like run-of-the-mill shonen thing to me. So I mean that's clear. That's clear. Better safe than sorry. Upgrade all of the Tentacle Girl's skills. Fire the extra ones. So what else do you do? She can clear corpses, which I have turned off. She has some kind of AoE attack that bleeds. I like that. And she summons a lab rat. That's interesting. So she clears a lot of corpses. Interesting. I can drop one of these. Let's see. Debuffs damage. I think I want to get the rat summoning thing because that sounds cool. When I'd gotten her a thing. Yeah, there we go. And then you gotta fix your name. You're not Jubert anymore, which sounds like a made-up name. You are Guts. Because those are the things that you have a lot of. I should still have his items. Yep, I've got his Berserker armor. And what did I give him? I think I gave him Puck. Oh, okay. That's interesting. You're not paranoid, Crows. If I had half that stuff, I would also be wearing it. Apparently, COVID sticks to surfaces for a while. So, if you're going to be like touching like an ATM or like a gas machine or something, you know, you're going to want that. You're going to want that stuff. I only have some hand sanitizer. Unfortunately, I don't have any gloves or a mask or anything. I wish I did. Oh, and I've got these like electronic wipes, so it's better than nothing. We need to send Tentacle Girl to church. And who else needs church? More church. The cook needs church. Cook does not want to go to that church. That's fine. And you can go there. And you... I don't need to send you away. You're fine. Whoa, she's got a lot of bad crap. Let's get rid of your kleptomania. What did I have? No, she's already going off. Good. Good. So you would recommend the manga but not the anime? Is that what you're saying, Brenda? Or I mean, are they like equally good now that the anime is presumably over? I can buy an Upside Down Highwayman. Alright, is my Twilight Knight still alive? Oh yeah, she died. She died from like the Shrieker or something. What a shame. Hope I can get another one of her. I'm actually living with my folks right now. We kind of retreated for like, mutual company, and I got a couple of packages today in the mail, and my mom brought them to me and then wiped them down in front of me with her sanitizer, just to make a point, which I appreciated because it hadn't occurred to me that yeah, you should probably be wiping down, you know, your stuff like that. So, thanks, Mom. Oh, you know, speaking of which, Kyra, I actually bought Animal Crossing, like you said, and I played a little bit of it today. I had been thinking about streaming it, but it hasn't quite clicked with me yet. I played it for like an hour, and it's been pretty slow. So I'm gonna put more time into it tomorrow, and hopefully I get to the point where it starts becoming really engaging. It's not bad. It's just kind of like there. Oh, okay, good. We're just gonna freeze for a second. No Twilight Nights. So my low bees are all praying and whatnot. I guess I'll do a higher level mission. What have I got to look at loot-wise? We got one of those. I could go after the Swine King. We could do the Swine King. Let's see. That's the one where you need single target damage. So let's see. Let's bring George along. And let's bring... I'm not going to bring the Falconer, and I'm not going to bring the Shieldbreaker, because I always bring those guys to boss fights, and I always get screwed over. I don't want anyone who has Repose, because then Wilbur, he's going to freak the fuck out. Oh, okay. So I had, because the tutorial forced me to take a nap. And then today I noticed that you can't seem to, like, sleep to pass the time manually. So, okay, so I guess I have to wait until tomorrow or something for more stuff to happen. Because, yeah, I was doing all the stuff that Nook was telling me to do, and I just kind of, like, ran out of stuff to do. So, okay, I'll check in again tomorrow. Really? That's actually what the gray man means. That's funny. That's funny. I wasn't expecting that. Give me some slowdown. I wonder if that's the recording software. All right. Let's get a healer. Who should I pick for healing? Oh, where's the emo girl? There she is. Bahilie. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Alright, this'll probably work. You've got your aim shot. Yeah. Everybody got your equipment? Yeah, you do. Alright, we're probably fine. Give me that. Give me some holy water and all the torches and I guess a couple keys. It's probably enough. Let's take a laudanum just in case.
My first attempts at summoning were crude and the results disappointing. I soon found, however, that the type and condition of the host.
When you sorry guys, I've been missing all your chat because I've been trying to plan out my party. Let's see.
Most like that of man.
When you write AC Botan, I think of Assassin's Creed, and now I'm thinking of the Animal Crossing characters all like stabbing each other, which is pretty funny to me.
A nameless abomination. A testament to my failures. It must be destroyed.
Are you equating Doshin the Giant to be one of those, like, chill games? I've never actually played that one, but it looks pretty chill. Oh, Ben time traveled to unlock all the stuff? I'm told that's cheating. But, I mean, like... Who has the time, right? Maybe if they made a game that I didn't have to wait a whole day for new shit to happen and, you know, we wouldn't have to time travel. I grab my bandages all over this thing. Hey, money and food. I don't know where the money and food came from, but I'm taking it. You made a home gym. I've actually been playing Ring Fit Adventure for the Switch, which I'm told is nearly as good as going to the gym, assuming you can be dedicated enough to actually, like, you know, keep up a routine, which I'm trying. I'm going to claim that I wasn't making that a pun, but I'm also going to wink when I say it. Like this. Wink. So weeds grow when you time travel? That doesn't sound realistic. Everyone knows that time travel, you know, doesn't have weeds.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
See, I know in my heart that, yes, the stack of like 24 food or whatever I brought is probably too much. Oh, you're right. You know, I didn't think about that, but I get paranoid about food and bandages. Not food and bandages, food and torches, because those are the things that I end up running out of. Okay, look, just because I found 14 food, you know, in that wagon, doesn't mean I'm overladen with food, Bowden. It's a coincidence. When I get up to like 80 food, then I'll admit that I have made a grave. I'll admit that I've made an error. I'm also really out of practice with this game because I haven't played. Apparently, we're coming up to close to a year since we've last played this.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength.
You should play Ring Fit. It's legitimately fun. I would play it all the time if it wasn't tiring. God damn, 30 minutes a day? Holy shit. Because I can do like a 10-15 minute session and then I'm exhausted. So kudos to that guy. Because you do get a pretty good workout. I don't know if it's an effective workout, but you are like sweating and whatnot when you're done. That's not loads of food, Bowden. It's 48 food. That's like a perfectly normal amount of food. Okay? Harry him, hound. Let's see. Yeah, just remove that from the equation. Well, there you go, Cairo. We're in the same position. Is it always the farthest square from the star? I wasn't aware. Okay, from the start. I'm assuming you meant start. I mean, I suspected, but I wasn't certain. So, okay, good to know. I should have the marking skill.
Their cursed champion falls.
Damn. That was some strong bleed. Okay, so theoretically then it should be like this square, I guess. Good thing I'm already on my way. Oh, what do you know? You were right this time, and probably all the other times, because you apparently know your shit. Surprise, it's a girl in a hat, and a dog, and a guy, and a bloody guy. We're all very surprised. Personally, I don't treat the fuck. Oh, okay, you're saying you don't have room in your room to play it. Okay, I get what you mean. Did I miss my opportunity to camp? You're right. I may. I may have missed the opportunity to camp. If so, I will back out. And I will camp. Yes. But yeah, I know what I know what you mean, Kara. Because I'm a tall guy. I'm 6 feet tall, and my ceiling has the problem where, like, my ceiling is high enough, but if I want to have my ceiling fan on, which is something I tend to want to have when I'm, you know, trying to work out because I get all sweaty, the ceiling fan, or my fingers go up high enough that I'll, like, you know, I'll bump against the fan and annoying things happen. So yeah, I do wish I had a bigger room for that kind of thing, but unfortunately, you know, I just don't. And you're right, yes, I did forget to camp, so we're gonna slowly back away, Scooby-Doo style. Boogie. Fuck. Did I say that? I believe you. I just don't remember saying that.
It's a goal without hope.
Let's see. We want the Hound's Watch. And, let's see. Yeah, let's clean that musket. And, we don't need the scouting yet. Anyway, stuff. Just move some stress. Let's give her the accuracy boost. And we'll call it a night. See? The musketeer likes all the food I have. Somebody appreciated me, Bowden. I almost missed. God damn. My Hound's Master has a 145% chance to disarm the trap. I should probably pick him. Oh, I see what you're saying. That's a good point. That's actually I don't use the flagellant very much, but you're right. That's a good point. Hang on, let's see. I guess I'll drop Exsanguinate for it. Well, this isn't Vanilla Musketeer, the one that has the copied skill set for the Arbalest. This is a custom made. Well, not custom made. This is the modded class of the Musketeer that tries to make it unique. So she doesn't have the heal skill.
It is a travesty, a blundering mountain of hatred.
Well, too late now.
Rage.
It's fine. Also, I should have given somebody the ability to mark. Yeah, that was dumb. Oh well. It's fine, it's fine. I got this. that mark. There we go. And then, let's guard somebody. Yeah, I know, don't hit, I know not to hit Wilbur. This is one of the oh no! So that was dumb. But we're fine. We're fine. Yeah. See that crit? Oh no, Wilbur's bleeding. That's bad. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. You can make Mothman designs in Animal Crossing? I saw there was a thing to make, like, custom designs. I just wasn't sure it was that robust. That's neat. That's neat. Stop hitting the guy with riposte, Wilbur. Stop being stupid. You're better than that. How did you miss waving at her? You just had to wave at her. That's literally all there was to it. Yeah, look at all that bleeding. It's not going for the marked because of all the skillful play I've got going on. That's my story and I'm sticking with it. And oh Jesus, but damn it, no! Oh shit. Oh shit, this is bad. This is really bad. Must murder now. Everybody kill the pig. Kill the pig, please. I think I'm actually gonna do this. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. 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 It's all good. It's all good. We won. We won. Let's see. I got a hat. And I got harpless shit. Cool. And I got a blueprint. Which is actually blue. Let's drop bandages. I'm from the future boat, and I can tell you everything works out fine. You see, you got all your fancy strategies, but they don't. But the superior strategy here was clearly hitting him really hard. What? The Flagellant spent the entire fight punching a beast, and now he's afraid of beasts. That's stupid. You're stupid, Darkest Dungeon. And you smell.
I was lord of this place before the crows and rats made it their domain.
And then somebody got diseased. He got diseased. How'd you get vertigo from fighting a pig? I'm asking the real questions here. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Ooh, there's level 2 guts. You know what? Let's take him. Yeah, let's take him instead. See ya, guts.
This one has become vestigial, useless.
There we go. I just gotta fix your name. And now we're all good. Granted, he's got like way more bad things. What the? Or are you not taking the items? That's weird. I don't know what's happening here. He's just not taking my items. I think he ate my items. No, his quirks don't have anything to do with items. I think he's bugged. But he's got my... He seems to have my berserker armor just disappeared. yeah, I am playing a really modded game. Let me see if this gets me my stuff back. Okay, good. So that got, I mean, I'm gonna have to re-equip everybody, but it's fine. I think it's a visual bug. Because, like, this boosts his speed. Okay, yeah, so he is taking the items, it's just not showing for some reason. Alright, whatever. I mean, it's not flirting unless it's actually flirting. Probably. Don't take that as advice. That's bad advice. Alright, I think I wanted to do another Lobby run. Because these guys gotta get up to speed. Okay, yes, that does that would sound like flirting. So you were probably right to clarify that. Speaking of, oh, cool, a notorious item. Here's not. So less accurate towards humans, more damage towards not humans. That sounds good. Take that. Where's Artorias? Sorry, that's Draco. Alright, let's go on another adventure. Everybody out of my party. Anything fun? Anything interesting? Let's do the scouting mission, I guess. Does your mom actually have any experience, like, playing retro games? Or are you just, like, looking for something to mock her with? Alright, I'm sending you out, Jesus. Chill. It is funny. It's absolutely funny. I mean, I laughed. But if I were to send somebody something like that, I would come to the same conclusion that Brenda did, and I would be terrified. I would freak out, thinking that, you know, I have inadvertently made this person think I was trying to flirt with them. So I don't think it was an overblown response. I guess let's try giving her some more healing skill. And the air. Yeah, I had that thing for her. And the gun. The questionable modification. Oh, okay. You know, my mom actually really liked games too when I was a kid. She just stopped. But she used to play this game called Rick Dangerous when I was growing up. It was this, like, 2D platformer for, like, old-ass IBM. And I used to like to watch her play that. A lot of fun. She just got out of it, I guess. Do I have any alchemist items? I've got the thing. And give you one of my generic items. What do I got? Less stress. I want to give him something that can buff healing, maybe. Give her the Junie I had. Yeah, let's give her the box. Oh wow, actually no, because now her accuracy's gone to shit. Yeah, let's give her. Well, I want to give her less damage. Let's give her that. Let's give her that. She heals. She's fine. Oh, that's cool. I wanted Atari so badly when I was a kid, and then, like, I finally got to play it when I was older, and I was like, wow, the system's kind of shitty. I mean, it's a... it's a product of its time, but it seemed a lot cooler than it was. I want all that. I want all that. Yeah, we're probably fine. It's a short mission. Actually, I probably don't even need, like, all this. I think I want to trade that for that. Yeah, it's probably fine. I mean, I bet you, you know, Kyra's mom plays, you know, retro games would probably attract people to your would probably entice people to check out the stream. I mean, I know I would probably check that out. No, no, stop it, stop it. She got stress, and then she lost stress. Fantastic. She lost stress, and then she got stress. I had it the other way around.
Precision and power. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Aha! But the cook is used to having people throw up on her, probably. Why does vomiting on the tentacle girl... Why does that stress her out? I mean, you've got a tentacle for an arm. You're probably used to way more stressful stuff. Stands to reason.
Continue onslaught. Destroy them all.
I'm doing it. I'm destroying them all.
Press this advantage. Give them no
Just
quarter.
like that. Cook mode activate. Oh, that doesn't work when she's cooking. Okay. Okay. The flagellant doesn't take stress damage from that?
Inspiration.
But her arm is a tentacle, so I mean presumably she's already suffered way worse trauma. Oh, okay. I saw that ability summons a lab rat. I didn't realize that the lab rat sticks around as something I have to fight. That's interesting. And then it just died. I'm not sure what the point of that was. Cool. I guess it fills up the roster, so you could use... You could use positional abilities better or something? I'll probably drop that. So that one presumably also summons an enemy of some kind. That can only hit corpses. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just stick with that ability. And then... she have something else she can use? You can use all your stuff in the back row. So maybe if I just flip the two? Drop the poison bait, pick up the butcher slice. Doesn't move her, right? No, it doesn't. Good. Yeah, it's probably fine. No, I get you. I get you, Kyra. I've been feeling the same way, and it's been difficult to rein in the urge to buy This imp thing is hilarious. I love it. I love it. I might actually use the keeper now. Not just when Evan bugs me to do it. But yeah, especially like video games, like I have the, I see something moderately on sale, like, oh man, you gotta buy that. We all gotta be more responsible with our money, because otherwise how will we be able to afford pizza and whatnot? And we need pizza, probably. Oh, damn it. I saw myself in the process of stepping on it, and everything went to bullet time, and I just wasn't fast enough.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of other worlds.
You know, I feel like a deed that shouldn't count as an heirloom, because it's not. It's like representative of an actual heirloom. The subject of the deed would be the heirloom, stands to reason. Aha! Can't hide in the back row against this team.
Maintain the offensive.
slightest things cause the stress. Oh, I see. I mean, I'm kind of the same way, Kyra. Thankfully, I'm not actually laid off yet. It looked like I was going to be, but my boss might have a solution with the stimulus packages grant dealie. I am on severely reduced hours though, and we don't know how long it's going to be going on for. So, I should rein in the spending, but I bought Animal Crossing. That was your fault. That was all your fault. I'm blaming you for that. I'm kidding. No, not really. I did buy Animal Crossing. I pre-ordered Resident Evil 3. And then, I mean, you know, even though I'm not a believer, Final Fantasy 7 is happening pretty soon. And then Soccer Wars happens later in the month. So, yeah, I did spend a bit more than I probably should be. But in my defense, those things all exist. So, I mean, what was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just not, you know, spend money? That's not how capitalism works.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Aw, that's a bummer. My sister is a manager at H&M. We got together to hang out just the other day, like Sunday, and she was very sad that her employees were all almost certainly going to be furloughed. But she was pretty. I mean, we were all pretty confident that as a manager she was safe.
With impunity.
But then just today, it turns out that they're furloughing everybody. I guess like company wide. So. Yeah, that turned around really quickly, in the worst possible way. So it really sucks. It really sucks how many people are susceptible to, you know, to this. I mean. You see the mediocre game on sale, and it's like, you know, that could be fun for 5 minutes. That's totally worth my $40. And sometimes those impulse purchases pay off. The only reason that people pay attention to this YouTube channel at all is because I got a burr up my butt one day and decided to buy Lobotomy Corporation, and then we played it, and that became like a really popular Let's Play by our standards. You know, now that you mentioned it, I'm surprised that Arby's had to lay you off at all, because it seems like food companies are one of the few people that are still doing really well. I mean, they've got to, like, they presumably have to exercise more care with, like, cleaning and whatnot, but, I mean, everybody's still buying food, and people are probably buying more food. More takeout now that, you know, it's more difficult to go to the grocery store in safety and whatnot. Stands to reason. A burr up my butt. That's a phrase. She got syphilis from being bitten by a maggot. Can't make this shit up.
Be gone, fiend.
That's one, that maggot must have really gotten around. Wow.
A trifling victory,
Eat some worm.
but a victory nonetheless.
Yeah, you get to experience the joy of filing for unemployment. That's fun. I had to do that the other day. Still waiting on my stuff in the mail. I'm only partially unemployed, but still. I'm down to like 15 hours a week, which isn't great at all. That's so douchey. I mean, you need people to stand at the counter and, you know, screw up the orders. Especially at Arby's. You need lots of people to stand around and make the mediocre food. That's how it works. Oh, good. Well, you're in the system. I believe the next step is they're supposed to mail you a package of stuff for you to fill out. So just, I guess, sit tight. They're probably really swamped right now. Since, like, everybody in the country is going on unemployment simultaneously.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Yeah, there's only one more room left. Might as well explore it.
Such blockages
Sucks
are
to be you, because
unsurprising.
I have a shovel.
These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Is that the only hunger check I've had the entire dungeon?
The match is
That's
struck.
weird.
A blazing star is born.
For me, specifically. And there was something here. Great. Great. G-R-E-A-T.
The twisting tunnels seem a little less impossible.
Oh. Well, the lesson there, Brenda, is never eat a tostada. In fact, send all your tostadas to me. I will eat them for you to ensure that you don't have to risk hurting yourself like that.
My obsession caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right. They closed all the dining rooms. I forgot about that. Tostadas are always always tasty. Yeah, I love those. But I mean, I'm Mexican, so I'm genetically predisposed towards liking them. Wow, that's douchey. He gets you to stay an extra hour and then he lays you off. Holy crap. What an asshole. I'd say you should get revenge, but he works at Arby's. Surrounded by mediocre food. I mean, that's the real hell. That's the real Dark Souls. Wow, you're Mexican and Salvadorian? How do you not explode? Those things are incompatible. Like, you should be punching yourself in the face all the time. It's illegal to. Well, I mean, the exact specificities, you know, depend on where you are. But there might be some kind of. Normally, it would be illegal to just let you go without some kind of warning, without a really good reason. But I mean, there might be some kind of case to be made for, you know, the the current economic climate or something. I mean, it'd be bullshit, but I mean that's what I would imagine would be the defense they'd put up. They also might be counting on the fact that the courts are closed, so nobody can like sue them for that right now. How do you write letters and numbers backwards? I mean, like I could. I think I would have a harder time doing that than doing it forwards. That's funny. I wanted to put somebody in the thing. Oh, right. I want you to stop investigating the dark arts. And I want you to stop drinking. Oh, that sucks. Man. I didn't know Nevada was right to work. All right, well, yeah, that makes things less favorable towards the workers, unfortunately. Give me one moment. Sorry about that. All this talk about food and mediocre food made me realize that I haven't eaten in a while, so I threw some pizza rolls in the microwave. I'm not really sure what being Salvadorian really entails, other than, like, my grandparents wouldn't have liked you very much, if that's the case. Well, I just mean, like, I don't know how you could physically, like, write the letters backwards. Because it's hard. I mean, I guess if you just grow up somehow getting through life writing backwards, it'd be second nature, but I couldn't, like, on purpose write, like a sentence backwards. Like, that would... Or write a word, like, backwards. I'd get frustrated and give up and, like, throw something, like, really quickly. What's this? There's magic everywhere. I think I want the talking book. The biting book. Actually, I might have one of those. Do I have one of those? I do. Alright. We will go after something else then. Let's see. 90% of rooms. 100% of rooms. Battles. Kill the flesh thing. We could try that. I got as far as level 3s go. Got a lot of level 3s. I think for the unstable flesh, you need range attacks. So we're gonna bring Solaire to tank. And what else we got? Gonna bring the Grave Robber. She's movie. She can move around. And we'll bring the Exorcist. So he's got stuff he can do. And I need a healer. Who can heal? Who can heal that I want to bring along? Why do I not bring someone to... Oh, yeah, let's bring the Lamia. Let's bring the Lamia, yeah. Yeah, I gotta re-equip everybody. Where's the healing head? That's the healing head. Anything special for the Exorcist? Yeah. And the Grave Robber. Bonus speed, bonus dodge. Yeah, let's take that. And then Solaire. I want the shield. I think we want the metal. So everybody's equipped. AoE attacks with dots, you say. I don't think I really have guys set up for that. I'm doing like a one person per job kind of deal. That's like the self-imposed challenge here, just because we have so many people. We have so many like modded classes. It's the only way to get anything done. Or it's the only way to ensure that any of them will see play. Alright. I got some pizza rolls now, so I won't just keel over in the middle of a run.
I could not store such a prodigious amount of offal, nor could I rid myself of it easily, possessed as it was by unnameable things from outer space.
Don't buy the Ocarina, Kyra.
When excavations beneath the manor broke through to an ancient
You can justify
tunnel.
you can justify buying video games because you're trapped at home. Don't buy an Ocarina right now.
The thing is more terrible than I can describe.
I mean, Bowden, I get that in the course of normal gameplay, you want like lots of those guys, but because we've got all the modded classes here, the point was just the sort of self-inflicted challenge was to leave it to one person per role, just because get some diversity in the teams. So presumably, the flush is over there. Or one of the rooms. Yeah, Hispanic culture values masculinity. It's one of the problems with our culture, unfortunately. Thank you for accepting my life choices, Bolton. I appreciate that. Pick to the face. I like Riposte too. I like to field lots of stuff with Riposte. It's awesome. You give off more energy, more dude energy. Wow. Take that as a compliment, I guess.
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
So you're saying it's literally the farthest away, like mathematically speaking? That's weird. He can be blighted.
Masterfully executed. Gnawing uncertainty.
Wow, that was horrible.
Birthplace of dread. A victory. Perhaps a turning point.
Good to know. I think it's a lunge that I want to use, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You sound cool, Brenda. You sound like a fun person to be around.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
That's dumb. I mean, like, jeans and a t-shirt are standard wear for everybody, basically. And literally everybody likes video games now. Especially now that we're all trapped at home. But even before that.
A decisive pummeling.
No way, Kara. I consider you guys friends. Because, I mean, like, you know, the best friends are the ones that you never see and who just sit in a chat room and watch you play video games. It wasn't sarcasm. I know it sounded like sarcasm. Honestly, I barely get to see my IRL friends in real life nowadays because we're all just so busy, you know, being adults. So, no, it holds true. Like, your friends are your friends, basically.
Great is the weapon that
It's
comes
as,
on its own.
it's as simple as that. Oops. I did not mean to do that. But I will take the stress reduction. Why did you order axes?
Inspiration.
I'm not complaining. I mean, that's cool, like, you know, from a certain perspective. It's just, why? It sounds to me like they were being cooperative, Brenda. You should appreciate that.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Oh, yeah, you're right, you're right. I remember that now. I remember that. I mean, if you have the axes, you might as well throw them. I mean, it's a waste if you're not... It's a waste to have them and not use them, you know?
Confidence surges
Like,
as the enemy
100%.
crumbles. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
I think they're complimenting you, Brenda. Although I'm not sure what the I'm not sure what being Hispanic has to do with anything. Like, being Hispanic is rad. That's a compliment, and you should take it as one. IMHO. Hashtag complimented. They're not free, Botan. They're just, like, almost free. Like, might as well be free. The NRA is actually suing California right now. Which is going to be very fun for the state. I really wish the Hispanic playboy stereotype was like had more truth to it. I mean, I'd probably benefit if it did.
Ringing ears. Blurred vision. The end approaches.
Everybody's getting stressed out. Stop it. Stop taking turns.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I mean, I get that being that type of person, 99% of the time, indicates, a severe, like, like, inability to actually deliver on the things you're promising the person. But I'm also that unfortunate kind of Hispanic who does not have the accent. So, I mean, as you can clearly tell. So, I don't even have, the sexy accent with which to seduce the womans. Thank you for affirming that.
This is how a life is taken.
I've been told I have a Los Angelian accent. I'm not even sure what the hell that even refers to. Like, I just speak in the English. Oh, you're saying I don't want the accent? I mean, I also wish I had, just because, like, people can't tell what I am by looking at me. I have a very, like, homogenous kind of look, I guess.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
There was a time when I was at the park with a friend of mine. She and her friends were gonna watch the cherry blossoms fall, and I had just met her not long prior, so she wanted to hang out. She asked me if I wanted to come with her. I said, "Fuck yeah." I got there, and all of her friends are Asian, and I mean, that's cool, no problem with that. But they're clearly, like, uncomfortable with me for some reason. I'm not really sure why. And then a couple of them shuffle over, and they're like, "So, where are you from?" And I said, I'm from here, from America. My parents were born here, so I'm second generation. And they're like, no, we mean, like, what are you? And I said, well, I'm human. Last I checked. And by that point, I'd kind of figured out what they were trying to get at, but I was having fun, and I was annoyed that they weren't, like, just coming out and saying it. And then they just kind of, like, hemmed and hawed a bit, like, trying to figure out a better way. And I clarified, like, I'm Hispanic. I know I don't look it, but I am. They're like, oh, okay. And it just and it ceased to be relevant. I don't even know why they cared. Aside from the fact that I was the only, only Anglo-looking person in a group of nothing but Asian people. That's weird. How do you manage to look Middle Eastern, but not when you're part Japanese? Are they actually like half and half, or? Well, you said they're part Japanese, so what's the other half?
Their cursed champion falls.
And I forgot to camp, but that's fine. I don't need to camp. I'm too strong.
Squirming, contorting, and ever expanding. This horror must be unmade.
I getcha.
The blood quickens.
Yeah, I've got a lot of Spanish blood, so I have very fair skin and black hair, so I could basically be anything. I used to work at a like a Chinese like after school kind of dealy, and there was one kid who always got picked on because it was a Chinese school, or it was a school in Monterey Park, which has a very high population of Asian people. I think Chinese mostly. So all the kids are Chinese. But this one kid, he's the only kid in the class who doesn't look Chinese. Because even though he's like he was like half Chinese, but he doesn't look Asian. He looks Hispanic. I think because I think he was half Hispanic, and so I had to give him a pep talk and tell him not to let him get it down because they're just being douchebags, and eventually people will stop giving a shit about stuff like that. And I hope that he finds out I'm right someday.
Power.
Does placing a gun in front of a gopher have something to do with being Japanese, or is that just a weird anecdote? Was the idea for, like, the gopher to feel so, like, to realize they were being dishonorable, and so they would, they would off themselves, or something? Oh, Grey Robber got boned. Well, it seems to me that well, if she wanted him to get rid of the gopher, you don't give the gopher a weapon. You give the gun to the guy. He wanted to make it fair. That's hilarious. And also silly. I mean, you don't just give the gopher the gun. Gophers don't play fair. Gophers are assholes. You were summoned? Do you mean you were like 7? Or something? You would think that after a while, you'd remember that you have the mannequin, and you would stop, you'd stop shooting the mannequin. Also, when you say a blacksmith, do you mean like an actual blacksmith? Like, with a forge and everything?
In Radiance, may we find victory. Well struck.
Ugh. I was kind of hoping she'd last long enough that wouldn't happen.
Unwound.
That's fine. Oh, good, she's on right now. Good. Heals. No. Awesome. Crit heal. Best kind of heal. 10 out of 10. Would heal again. Oh, come on! Where'd all the weak spots go? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. That's bad. It's really bad.
A death denied. For now.
There, you just got guarded.
Sedated.
Stop taking turns! You dick waffle. Bad. So close. Ooh, this is going really bad. It's going really bad. Ah, this is bad. Stop being bad. No, why? Stop it, stop it, stop it. No, 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 no. Fine, we're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's all gonna be okay. I have DOT. I wasn't expecting the three healer formation, which is bad. I'm probably gonna call it a night after this boss fight, Kyra. So don't worry, you're not gonna miss much. Thank you for joining us. I was really hoping that would heal more. Then you should have brought an AoE healer. How do you miss? Why do you miss?
The ground quakes.
Getting closer. Damn it. That's the high protect ones. I have very limited number of actions and my healer just got stunned. So that's it's all very bad. Shit. I might need to... Oh my god! Oh my god! That crit. That fucking crit. Holy shit. I think I got it. I think I got this. I think I got this.
Its destruction is a small consolation.
Yeah!
Implications of its terrible existence. Into the mud.
Holy shit! Holy shit! That turnaround. Suck it, causality. Who needs strategy when you have fucking insane luck? Holy crap. That was amazing. Yes, the crutch crit. That was the crutchest crit in the history of crutch crits. That was amazing. Literally the only reason I won that fight. Oh man. That was amazing. Okay, so yeah. That is the fight we're gonna go out on.
Long absent in the sunken
Also,
places of passers-by.
free Arbalist. Not
Of hope.
well, not free, but I mean I can pay the crystals for it. Alright, so when Evan hears about this, everybody agrees to tell him that that was all part of my masterful strategy. And he might even believe it. Okay, so, with that, I am going to call it a night. Thank you, everybody. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys joining me this evening. It's always fun to have you guys join me for these streams. So, like I said, Evan might be streaming tomorrow, and if so, I'll be joining his stream. If he can't get it to work, then I'll find something to stream tomorrow. Maybe I'll do more of those. And then he will possibly join me. But regardless, I will definitely be streaming Thursday night. Maybe like 6-7 o'clock PST, because Resident Evil comes out. So, and I'll be playing that night. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Again, really appreciate you joining me. And yes, we are all going to lie to Evan and tell him that I'm amazing. Have a good night, guys.